yes, thank you for being here alive. Thank you for being here. If you are watching the recording, like I said, I told y'all in my stories, I am somebody who likes to be punctual. So I'm going to allow Darren to kind of filter in. But while he's filtering in, I'm going to allow you the opportunity to get to know him a little bit through this video that he made. It's about a minute long. I'm going to set it up here. And if you don't know who I am, which you should, because I invited you here, probably. My name is Angelique. I am an artist. I'm an author. I do youth mental wellness advocacy. And I am also someone who attends Agape International Spiritual Center. And I recently heard that they were doing a trip to Ghana to celebrate Brother Ishmael Tete's 50th celebration of um, curating, spiritually directing the Etherean mission in Ghana, Africa. And this is it's an organization that is very similar to Agape, where the idea is to share the message of new thought, that we are all one, that God is within you, that we are connected to nature. I love when Brother Ishmael comes into Agape because he really drops that natural wisdom and how powerful of a teacher nature is. So I am someone who attends that organization, and they put out this opportunity to share in the celebration. And Leah knows I wasn't initially planning on going on this trip. I thought it was a beautiful opportunity, and I was glad for whoever was going to go. However, Spirit had other plans and encouraged me through a friend. And it was just very interesting because I had prayed for that encouragement. I told Spirit that I didn't want to go unless someone invited me, unless someone like specifically requested my presence, because I didn't want to just be doing this for myself because I was already doing so much. But then Darren was a vessel and he invited me and he encouraged me. And now we are sharing this beautiful journey together of archiving our experience in Ghana, Africa. And so many beautiful doors have opened. If you are watching this, and I'm so grateful that you are, and anything that you choose to donate, I'm gratefully appreciative. However, I really want you to know that I'm going on this trip. It's already, Spirit has already paid for it. I am blessed and doors are opening and life is rich and abundant. So the movie is getting made. The things are happening. However, Darren is in need of some support with his financial flow. And also there are some equipments. And I'm going to show you this video about Darren because he is a professional. Listen, that picture that everybody's like, oh, y'all are so cute. He was like, okay, let's get this angle with this lighting, put the flag right here. Let's make sure the little bathroom sign on the door in the back of the restaurant isn't in our picture. Like professional. So I'm just so grateful that he is here and it's on this journey with me because I am very much just like, let's put it out there, let's get it done. And then he's like, no, the lighting, the angle, the whole thing. So, Darren, welcome to the room. I was about to play your video after I gave that little introduction, but if you would like to say a couple words to the folks, if you are in a space where you can, we would love to hear from you real quick and fast. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Hello, everyone. Uh, just grateful to be here. Greetings from New York. I'm currently in the Lower East Side and been reconnecting with a lot of loved ones and family, and I'm happy to be here.
Yes, yes. So listen, I want y'all to see this video so you can know more about Darren. And then I'm going to just allow us to, because we are individual creatives, you feel me? And we're going to be supporting each other on this journey. So I have something that I want to produce and create. Darren has his vision that he wants to produce and create. You know, as much footage as we're going to capture, I'm sure we can probably produce something that is our unique mesh meld of things together, you know, but I do want him to say like what he hopes to capture while we're out there. But let me go ahead and share this video and trust that I'm doing it properly. Okay, we can see it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And now we're going to play it and hopefully we can hear it.
Greetings. My name is Darren Mallet, and I am an independent filmmaker and creative producer. Throughout my career and personal growth, I've learned that there is power in archiving personal, family, and communal stories. And I would like to use my gifts and professional experience to archive my pilgrimage to Ghana with the Agape International Spiritual Center, Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith, and Brother Ishmael Tete. I'm reaching out to you, my community, to support in funding my Soulful homecoming to Ghana. I want to sincerely thank you for your support, your well wishes, and your prayers. Thank you so much.
Hey, hey, hey. Yes. I love it. I love it. That last part is my favorite. Like we're going. So I gotta, hey. And by the way, my friend Leah Abraham is in the room. She's just a wonderful cheerleader. She's saying, "Hey, great to meet you." Hello, Kelsey. That's my bestie. She just went to see Kendrick and SZA. But we are just here getting, oh yeah, and then Darren was out there in the cowboy. Y'all are like saying very similar energy. So I'm glad y'all are getting to meet each other virtually. But yeah, we just watched Darren's introduction video, Kelsey, and just like all of the work that he has done so far, and just how beautiful it is that we aligned in this way because he's already like doing films and things of that nature. And I just had this idea of like, I want to capture my experience and put it into a film. He was like, oh my God, I'm planning on making a film. I was like, oh my God, we're gonna make it films. So I'm gonna give the floor to Darren and let him express what is coming up for him as far as creative vision and intention for this Ghana trip. You're muted, beloved.
um, yes, essentially I was not originally planning to go on this trip, and I had a conversation with Reverend Cheryl J. Ward, and I have been working with the Oath of Manifestation um, for a couple of years now, and essentially there was a moment of prayer that Reverend Ward had over me, just a general prayer, but that led to me immediately walking over to the table and putting down a deposit for this trip. And once I sat with the itinerary and I saw all of the beautiful villages and museums, and um, the itinerary was inspirational, and I have an experience with shooting documentaries. I shot in Jamaica, and all of that to say, I was just called to document everything that happens as much as possible while I'm there. And upon sitting with the footage, want to be able to archive this beautiful celebration of 50 years of service that the Etherean mission has been doing. And uh, Angelique, we both that we know that some beautiful conversations will emerge, and I just want to beauty that will happen over the 10 plus days.
Yes, yes, Darren. I will say it was a little choppy, but I was hanging on. I was hanging on, and your message came through. You're excited to capture this experience and really just allow it to speak for itself. Um, and we also were talking about the Etherean mission and this itinerary. So I'm going to run down a few things. I have me a quick little presentation for you all. But I just want to name some of these things and excuse my pronunciation because I'm an American. And I'm learning, and I'm learning. So we will be going to, of course, the Etherean mission to celebrate with them. We're going to be in Accra most of this time that we're here. We're going to go to Nkyinkyim Sculpture Museum. We're going to go to the Volta River, and I've been watching my documentaries, y'all. The Volta River has a lot of history and beauty with it. We're going to be going to the Ada salt mines, and I also was looking at that, and this is this area where these people are basically scraping up salt by hand. And listen, the way that these organizations and these entities are like really trying to remove the people from that space is very interesting. And I'm gonna just leave it there because we got some things to cover. But I really want to go there and see that because we don't really know where like things come from in our world. It says like made in Vietnam or made in China or something, but we don't realize like the actual hands of the people producing these things. And then we're going to be visiting Ashanti, which is known as like the Kingdom of Gold. I also found out that the region of Ghana is where most of the gold is mined and harvested. So that's very interesting. We're going to be going to the Ashanti craft villages and like museums and farm villages. And here's some things that I wanted to definitely make sure I let you know. The Donko Nsuo, again, apologies for my pronunciation, I'm learning, but it's known as the Slave River. And this is where the African captives were allowed to take their last bath before they left their native lands. And I just feel like there's so much energy there, right? And I made a video that was like, if I get to go and be in these waters, I'm gonna be all up in that, especially as a water sign. So I'm really grateful for these, touch points where we can honor our ancestors and our culture. And then we're going to be visiting the Cape Coast Castle, which is one of the notorious slave trading posts. Been watching my documentaries on that. And then we're going to like beaches and the city of Accra and like just a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff on here. Like Darren said, we're gonna be there for about 10 days. It's a solid week because flying across the pond it takes some time. So there's like weird time things, but we're gonna be there for at least a solid 7 days, 8 days actually. So that's a lot going on. And during this, there are moments of leisure, there are moments of rest, and we will be taking in that opportunity. At least I know I will, to make sure that we review some of this footage and are sharing it with you. And I was telling Leah, make sure you catch my stories on my Instagram and you're staying with me, because as much as possible, I want to make sure that you all can see this journey with me and experience this with me. But if you would like to, again, we are fundraising. So before I get to that, I'm going to share a little bit more about what my intention is. I know many of you all know me as an artist and as a teacher, essentially, and a youth advocate. And film is not something that I have put myself out there as like artistically. However, when I realized that Spirit was giving me this opportunity to go on this trip and had already opened up a way for me to go financially, I was like, what is it that wants to come forward from this? And then I just thought about, oh, I can take lots of good pictures and videos and stuff. And then as my imagination continued to open and open, I was like, I could put together like interviews, like I have that Share Your Gifts series on my Instagram where I talk to lots of people like Jorge and Leah. um, and so many people just sharing what their gifts are. And I would love to bring that sort of conversation, healing conversations. If you know, you know, and bringing that to the people of Ghana, and seeing what that experience pulls forward and help to create a connection, create a bridge between this Black diaspora here and the Black diaspora over there, and kind of connect our healing together. And just a very real and honest, like, I was telling somebody else, here's a street on, in Accra, Ghana. This is what it looks like. I'm not making it, the most depressing shot I can get. I'm not making it something that's completely ignoring that you might see something that you're not comfortable with, it's just going to be what it is. And that's where I feel like my raw, authentic artistry really comes through. So if that's something that you would like to support, I have a little presentation here. Let me know if you can see it. Let's see. Can we see this presentation? Can I get a thumbs up? Yes, yes. Let's see, I moved the little box. Can we see the presentation? Thumbs up, hearts. Awesome. Thank
Yes, we
you.
can.
Thank you, Leah.
Yes, I can see it.
I-
Sorry, I was trying to mute.
I appreciate you all, because y'all, you feel me. You felt my help. Thank you, thank you. So, yes, this is a experience brought to us through Nubian Tours, actually, is the name of the company. The name of the company is Nubian Tours, in partnership with the Agape International Spiritual Center. Yes, Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith will be going. If you are all curious about that, he is going. And I haven't been mentioning that as much because I didn't want to feel like, oh, I'm just saying like this guy's going and that's why you should do it. But something that I was reminded of is that he is someone I admire and someone that I'm learning from about how to build a spiritual community. And so is Brother Ishmael Tete. So I should be mentioning them more. So yes, they are going to be there. It's going to be a beautiful experience. And I'm so excited to soak up and learn from them as I go through this journey. And again, August 8th through the 19th. So yes, we will be there for some time. This is, again, repeating some of the things that were in the itineraries. If you want to just get a little look, because there's lots more. And as with anything, there are things that are subject to change based on weather or conditions or availability. So some of the things on here that you may want to see, that I may want to see, they may not be available at that time, and that's totally okay. We will continue to capture the richness of whatever is present. And that is really the goal, is to be present and to capture the experience that unfolds and just allow ourselves to really be in this spiritual experience, in this cultural experience, and talk to the local people and have a good time. And then these are the donation levels. And I want to make it very clear that anybody who gives anything at any amount, you will be included in my film credits. There will be a section that says, these are the people who contributed to creating this film, and everybody's name is going to be there. However, if you would like to contribute a little bit more, I do have some gifts and some perks and some badges. So if you do $70 or more, you will get a book. And also I will be taking a book to share with someone in Ghana, Africa. So, technically I'm already international because I got some folks in Canada with the book. But if you really want to help spread this to an even wider audience, that would be a way you can do that. Also, y'all know I'm crafty and I love sending things. So I'm very excited to get some like paper or fabric or something from Ghana and use it to make thank you cards for you. Whether you are the 70, the 500, or the 1,000, you'll get a thank you card with something made in Ghana, which I'm very excited for, honestly. I'll continue. If you are interested in being credited in the films as a contributor, if you are interested in being tagged on social media posts so you know when I post and you'll actually see it, and you are interested in getting like more exclusive behind the scenes content that I don't share on my stories or on my other social media pages, then that will be coming with a gift of $500 or more. And then if you would like to be credited as a producer and also tagged so you can be first to know when things are getting posted and getting that juicy behind the scenes content, plus the book share, plus the thank you card, that is at $1,000 or more. Our goal is $8,000. And I'm gonna let you know, we've already been making some progress. So you are adding to a train that is already moving, and we really appreciate you. Again, any amount will be included in the film credits, and I will still be sharing on my social media pages so that everybody can get some part of the journey. And just so you are aware, the donations made to me will be going towards the whole project. However, if you make your donation specifically through me, you will be getting these gifts. If you're not interested in these gifts, that's totally fine. You just want to contribute to the cause. You can donate through Darren's information, which I will be sharing. So yes, this journey isn't just for us. And I really truly believe that as a result of experiencing this film, our films, this whole series of films, that you will gain a closer connection with African ancestry. You'll recognize that the world is open to explore, and you will begin expanding your idea of freedom. I am just some girl from Markham, Illinois, who decided she wanted to live in Los Angeles because it's sunny. And I never would have thought that this was possible for me. I never would have thought that. But it is, and it's happening, and you're here, and we're sharing this experience together. And we are looking for supporters who are interested in seeing an authentic perspective of Africa, contributing to the reconnection of our diaspora and uplifting independent creators. Who do you know? If it's you, you can definitely choose one of the tiers. You can be one of the people who have already contributed. We are 13% of the way there. And I will let you know, I have contributed from my business because I really do believe in this that much. And I really do need Darren there. Because like I told y'all earlier, he was like, get the thing with the light and the angles. And so I really feel like he'll support with bringing this to life in a much richer way. So thank you. I know my mom's friends have donated some too. So yeah, we have a goal of 8,000. We need 6,960 to go. And we are grateful for anything that you're able to support us with. And again, if you like one of the gifts, you can contribute through my information. You can contact me. But if you would if you would like to just contribute through the cause, you can go directly to Darren. And yeah, thank you. I'm very excited for this experience. And I know I brought it right up to the time. And we got a little comment here. Leah says, love that you guys are going to document the trip. It will be a great experience to share. Yes. Yes. Are there any quick questions or comments? Feel free to unmute, or I can unmute you if you are having trouble. Go ahead, Darren.
Just expressing gratitude, and this collaboration has been just very heartwarming in all honesty.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's been this has been like I've been having this idea of doing prosperity exercises as like a service with my community-based organization. And this has felt like that for me, because I really did have to open myself up to
Yes.
accept that this abundance is available for me, that this experience is something that I'm worthy of. So I thank you for, again, being a vessel. Kelsey says she would love to donate. We love to hear it. Anybody else want to shout out and say hey, or I'm just going to share the content. That is also a way to contribute. Just share and let people know. Feel free to unmute and say I can donate, or I'm going to just share. And that's okay, because I have been in all the spaces. You feel me? A lot of y'all know my story. I was unhoused for a number of years. So again, I can appreciate it all. Yes, Ashley.
I'm so glad to see you guys working together, and just like the space needs you guys there. So I'm definitely going to share the link if you want to post it here for how you accept payment. And I wish I could support right now, but I'm in the middle of moving and buying a house. So
congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
But I'll definitely share it, because you, especially the two of you guys, I'm like, yeah, that space needs y'all there. Like, that's gonna be great.
Yes, I appreciate you, Ashley. I don't know if you're on the East Coast right now too, but
I am on the East
okay,
Coast.
y'all, East Coast fam. Okay.
You're in Illinois?
No, I'm in LA right now. I was just
Oh, okay.
saying
Yeah,
that's where I'm from. But
I'm in New York. I just landed.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
hey.
I wanted to tap in and support you as soon as I saw y'all, both of y'all faces. So I'm glad I was able to catch up and see what y'all up to. And if anything changes in my financial situation, I'm definitely gonna send you a coin.
We appreciate it and we receive it with gladness. Thank you, Ashley. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you're able to make it, because I know you're a busy lady. But yes, beautiful people. Like I said, I like to keep these things concise. Kelsey and Leah, I will reach out to you to let you know the specific information for that. And if you're watching on the recording, you can email me at vzspaces@gmail.com. That is V as in victory, Z as in zebra, and spaces as in space at gmail.com. And you can email Darren Eugene. Is it Mallet?
Yep.
I always want to say mullet, and I'm like, that's a hairstyle. You can email Darren Eugene Mallet at gmail.com. The information is on the slides, so if you need to rewind and just hit pause for a little moment, do that. But yes, so grateful for you all, for your energy, for your love, for your prayers, for your celebration. There's nothing more beautiful than knowing that there are people who are feeling enthusiastic about the things that you're feeling enthusiastic about, and like it's just all love. There's no envy, jealousy, hateration. It's just all love and cheers and support. And I feel that from each and every one of you. And I'm so grateful. And I'm gonna just do a little quick prayer out. It's gonna be very quick. not in the 2-hour church prayer, but in this moment, I just want to give so much thanks. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for Darren. I'm grateful for Leah and Ashley and Kelsey and Raymel and Jorge and all of the beautiful people who are here in spirit with us right now. And knowing that all of this is a part of God's life because we are God's life. Because all that there is the life of the divine. That spirit has led us all here. That spirit has emerged as each and every one of us. And that means our lives are joyful. That means our lives are for exploring and expanding and creating and loving and being creative. And I'm so grateful to know this. I'm so grateful that I get to express and experience this. I'm so grateful for the power of my word making it so, knowing that we are fully funded, knowing that there is only abundance, only overflow, only all the needs met. Everything is working out for our good always. And I simply allow this to be, and so it is. And I say amen, ashe.
So it is.
Yes. So thank you all for being here. Have a beautiful evening. I will be doing a follow-up next week to get y'all know the new numbers. So if you're interested, same time, same place. Have a beautiful evening. And I will reach out to those who are interested in donating. Thank you.
Hey,
Have a good night.
so it is.